Physical abuse of children is much higher among cohabitating couples than married ones. And two fathers can't show a lady how to be a good mother, nor can two mothers model for a child how to be a good daddy.
That's right. Yeah.
It lowers welfare costs.
And said, my faith cannot allow the slave trade to continue in this.
Families and our children are the citizens and the future citizens, the bedrock of our nation. Look at what happens to children without fathers. Look at what happens to children without mothers. And they're saying, well, we don't need mothers and fathers. Look at the black community. What's happened to the marriage in the black community under welfare reform? It devastated families, and now what do we have? Suffering children, killing each other in gangs on the streets. Wake up, America. Wake up.
What about the children of gay people?
The children of gay people have to have donors. And there are statistics now coming out on donor studies that show the children of donors are not very happy children with their situation. You need to look at that data. It's on the Ruth Institute website.
A report actually just came out last week from University of California that said that was not the case actually with reality.
Well, there's both media sides are portraying one against the other. We need a lot more research on this. But the research we have on healthy children from heterosexual families says the same thing that these donor children are beginning to say, and they're in their young adulthood now. And that is, I want to know my mother. I want to know my father. Where is my biological father? Does he even care about me?
Does that mean we should ban straight people from having donor babies too, though?
I'm not going to go there. We need to think carefully about this genetic manipulation and the lobby that's promoting this genetic manipulation and the reasons they are promoting it and for whom it benefits. It does not, I think, benefit children, our children, any of our children, their children, my children, our future children, or our nation. It does not benefit them. What benefits them in proven research for the last decades of research, social science research, is that the best situation for healthy children and citizens to grow up in is the heterosexual married home with both parents present. When that doesn't happen, there's a loss, and everybody recognizes it who looks at it.
What's your name? I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
My name is Joann Beckman, and I'm a registered nurse, and I've been a nurse all my life. And I've seen and cared for both sides of this issue tenderly and carefully, and I still will. This is not about hating anybody. This is about loving people, but also admitting what human beings are and how we develop normally, healthily. And look at what happens when you don't have normal, healthy development. Then you get distortions of human personalities. Get into that data and show it for what it is. Put it out there.
Are you from Durham?
Yes, I'm from Durham.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So in your opinion, so marriage would be based for procreation?
Marriage is the fundamental unit of all society. No, it's not just for procreation.
Okay.
There's something so very unique about the relationship of a man and a woman. It is either from a creation point of view or from an evolution point of view. Look at it whichever you will. Survival depends on healthy, stable, lifelong male-female marriages. Those are the facts. Those are supported by research.
Okay. What was a highlight of the rally for you?
That it was here.
It was here? That
it was here in North Carolina. I'm thrilled.
So tell me a little bit more about the statement that you made about look at the black families and look at welfare did the black families.
Well, the black community, I think, is being accused, and I can't speak for the black community, but other people are. Personally, I can't, but I understand what they're saying, and that is, this is not about racism or blackness, it is about families. The black community is suffering greatly from the devastation of its families. Look at the statistics, abortion statistics. How many are black children? How many are unmarried? How many are unmarried single parents, women trying to raise their children in a very negative environment? What that has to do with marriage is that they've lost the stability of a two-parent male-female home.
And do you think that's unique to African American families?
No, of course it's not. But it's very, very apparent in the black community that this has been devastating to them.
So do you think that there might be white families, maybe even here in Raleigh, that might have suffered or be in the same situation, that it might not be?
Whenever the man leaves the home, the father leaves the home. Whenever the woman leaves the home, the mother leaves the home. Okay. Children need mothers and fathers.
Okay, and you said you were a registered nurse?
I'm a registered nurse, and I've read the science.
Okay.
Go to the Ruth Institute website. It's the best place to go right now. The Ruth Institute website is sponsored by the National Organization for Marriage. Please send people there. Send your friends there.
Have you ever had to tell a partner of a loved one in the hospital that they couldn't visit because, you know, they weren't married?
No, I never have. In my 35 years of nursing, I've never had someone denied admittance to the bedside of a loved one.